let's do this.
Okay.
So the news, it's big, it's scary, it's crazy. Some people would call it stupid.
Psychotic.
Or psychotic.
It is all of the above.
It is all of the above. So we are...
Hey guys.
It's Andrew and Laura.
Welcome back to our channel.
We're back.
We are back. Guess who's
Hopefully.
back?
Whoa.
Okay. Lame.
A little bit. Anyway, we're back. It's been a minute. I think our last videos we did were when Carter was a newborn. And to give context, he's almost 2. He's 2 next month.
So we're kind of like starting fresh as it's Andrew and Laura.
Yes. But we're here and we're going to address the elephant in the room.
We're going to spill the tea. Got my cup of tea here. I hope you've got yours too.
I've got sparkling water because it's hot. So, if you're good at picking up subtle hints, if you're a good investigator, if you think you could be the world's next spy or detective, then this video is for you, because there are going to be little subtle hints throughout the video that are going to kind of give
Keep it a little
away.
bit fun. As soon as you think you figured it out, comment.
Please.
Tell us what you think it is.
Tell us what you think it is.
We will tell you at the end, so
tell you.
everyone is going to find out.
Yeah. So, we're reintroducing ourselves
Yeah.
as Andrew and Laura. We have this exciting news.
Should we tell them about ourselves first?
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
I'm Andrew. This is my beautiful wife, Laura.
Yes. Hello.
We have 2 beautiful children, Charlie, who's 3, and Carter, who will be 2 next month. And about 4 weeks. They are the light of our life. They are amazing little hurricanes. Love them. I work in IT.
I'm a graphic designer. I have a business doing graphic design from home. So I'm very blessed to have like flexibility with the kids and everything while I do that from home.
And I commute an hour away.
To Brisbane.
To
And we also have a little side business as well called Covered.
Covered, which we do Bible covers. We're Christian.
Yep.
We love God.
Which is like a massive, I guess that is how all of this started. It's not just like an idea that we had, or it's not even like a dream that we've had forever, or especially not me.
And we prayed and we said, God, if this is what you want, then open the door. And if it's not meant to be, if it's not what you want for us, close that.
So,
okay, sorry, I'll cut you off. I just cut you off. You may talk.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
As you can see, we're totally awkward and
I don't know what to do.
we're probably not cut out for this at all, but
here we are.
we're doing it anyway. Even if it's just for the mem, it's just for ourselves. Like it's just like home videos, you know, like the family home videos.
And that's another reason why we decided to get a camera and do all this, is because we want to be able to
for our kids to look back on one day and
like, wow, mum and dad are literally insane. So, do you want to discuss anything else before we do the big reveal, or what do you want to do next?
I don't know. Do we have any other hints?
I mean, I've dropped a few hints already.
We haven't dropped many though. Like I didn't.
I've dropped 3. Literally 3.
Yeah. Oh, that's clever. I didn't even pick that up. Oh my gosh.
Except the microphone didn't pick that up either.
We better actually reveal it soon because the camera's
about
going
to
die soon.
So,
how are we going to even say this? It's like,
know.
oh my gosh. We've strung you along for this long. I think we owe it to everyone to finally tell you what this news is.
Because Laura's going to spend literally the next week editing this.
Yeah.
How many takes it's taken for us to get to this point. However, let's do this. So, our big, amazing, exciting, scary,
crazy
news is
we are
moving to America!
That was so weird.
That was weird.
So exciting.
So exciting. I've never been.
I've only been like on holidays. I went when I was 12 and we went to touristy spots, LA, Hollywood. Vegas. And then I went back in like 2016, almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
And that was just another holiday, like LA, Vegas. It was really fun. But where we have decided to move, we have never been before. We are literally going to a city... a state that we have never even visited, and we don't even plan to visit before we move. We are literally going to land...
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Hot turkey? Cold turkey?
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Oh, hot turkey because of the
Maybe even hot turkey because of the...
That should have been like
a hint.
A hint.
Missed one. Yeah. This one was right there. So yeah, we're going to an amazing state. We're going to an amazing city.
We have decided on, the city and the state that we're moving to, which is...
We are moving to Dallas, Texas. So we are so excited to go to the Lone Star State.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas, which suits me because I am a large individual.
Although we have started carnivore, so
we are dropping weight.
We may be smaller.
I'm dropping weight very quickly. But yeah, we're going to Dallas, Texas is where where we've found our fit, our feeling sort of.
Even though we have never actually been there before.
Never been. However, we've watched probably, if you were to, from start to finish, how much YouTube we've watched on Dallas, Texas, the real estate, what to do, the job markets, the schools, the safety, everything, because we have researched the absolute crap out of this. Because,
we really have.
Because we were like...
But we're so blessed, aren't we? Yeah. Like so fortunate to live in an age where we can do that. Like we have technology and there's people out there who are making videos daily and like weekly on these cities and like suburbs that we have been tossing up and wanting to learn more about. We don't actually have to fly there. I'm sure it would have helped. We just, don't want to spend all our money before we get there.
Definitely not.
So, and also like we're not moving because we've fallen in love with this place or this city and it's like we really, really want to move there. It's like we're moving because we feel like God is calling us to this place, whether we like it or not. Exactly. It's like it's not about if we like it or not. I'm sure it's going to be a culture shock. We know it's going to we are leaving the comfort of our home and family and friends. Like we have everything here. So I'm sure it is exciting, but it's also going to be hard and
100%.
It's going to be an adjustment. We're
100%.
very aware of all of that.
Very aware. And to be honest, what we did initially when we came to the conclusion that America was where we were going, we even looked at like Atlanta, Georgia initially.
And North Carolina. So we do have actually some family. Andrew's got cousins.
Shout out to Gillian and Austin.
Yes, in North Carolina. So we're very excited to go and spend some time with them.
We're so excited to get close to them, hang out, get to know their boys.
But apart from them, we don't know anyone.
We don't know anyone.
Especially no one in Dallas.
No. Let's talk about how this came about.
Why we're moving. How, when, where, why. All of those things.
All of those adjectives. Are they adjectives? I hope they are. I failed English.
So it's definitely not something that I had ever envisaged for my future at all. I was born on the Gold Coast. I've lived on the Gold Coast my whole life. And I just never thought about leaving the Gold Coast. I was like, this is where my kids are going to go to the same school that I did. I just pictured our future to be here. I've never opened my mind to even think about living anywhere else because like we said, it's great here.
We have a great life.
Can't complain,
we
really.
Literally do. We have really nothing to complain about. I just buried my dream of living overseas.
Yeah, so you first mentioned it to me when we were engaged or maybe first year of marriage.
First year of marriage, yeah. I think rings a bell.
Yeah, you were like, there was some other people that were talking about moving to Texas at the time, some people that we knew. And you were like, I could live there.
Totally live there.
Yeah, you were super keen. I was like, no way. I was like, what? I could never ever live there. I think I'd been to America for holidays, not to Texas. But in my head, I'd always pictured, I don't know why. It's probably from the movies and stuff. I always pictured Texas to be a desert. That's all I thought of. I thought of cactuses, I thought of dirt and tumbleweeds and I don't know, the saloons and all that
So sorry, Texas.
Outback stuff.
So sorry.
I was so shocked when I started researching and having a look. It's oh my gosh, they have beaches? What? They have greenery? Oh wow, it actually looks just as green as
where we live.
Yeah, there's certain parts. But there's really beautiful places in Texas. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's not just a big desert? What? I don't know why I thought that. But that's how obviously how closed-minded or small-minded I was.
Well, I think I wouldn't call you small-minded. You're very open-minded to a lot of things.
Oh, that's nice.
Moving wasn't one of them at the time because, to be fair, we had a great life. We'd just got married.
Yeah.
We were just getting into the whole marriage swing of things, and we were really just, I don't know, finding our feet. And I'm over here like, let's go to Texas. And you're just like, no.
And it wouldn't have been the right time for us then anyway. No. Like I was like, that's never going to happen. And you're like, okay, cool. It's not going to happen for my life.
Pick your battles, gentlemen.
Yeah.
That was not one of them at the time. I buried that.
And then I just, it was so weird that like I just started kind of having even visions of us like being there. And like I was like, I can actually picture us like, as a family in America. And I'm like, what the heck? And so we started to talk about it more. And you were having the same feelings as me. It was all kind of like bubbling up again at the same time. And we'd both been thinking about it and just like couldn't get it off our minds for a while. Like, so I think it was one day in the car we were talking about this and we were like if this is maybe there's something there. Like
maybe it's not just us. Maybe this is God.
Yeah.
You know, and that was.
We had just had this really weird gut feeling, like we couldn't explain. It was just like something in our hearts and like in my gut. I was like, I don't know. I kind of feel like Texas is calling our name for some reason, which is that was so crazy for me. That was when you said you put it out to God. You were like,
God, I like the Bible says don't test God, but I'm tested.
It wasn't a test. It was like we actually jokingly said this. It was like we were laughing. It was like a joke.
We need to see USA on a number plate, and it has to be an American car.
Yeah, if you want us to move, you show us a sign. You know.
I want a sign, American car, USA number plate.
And we did not expect to see one at all. We were just like...
It was like a day later.
We'd forgotten about it. Yeah, a couple of days later. Literally a couple of days later.
A Chevy Ute drives past, USA on the number plate.
Literally U.S.A. and it was like an old
It was an old school Chevy Ute. Yeah.
It was so crazy. Then, because we'd seen it once, we started seeing it everywhere. It was like popping up all the time.
This is not cool. Like, God, what are you doing? Like, this was a joke. And now it's not a joke.
And then... so we haven't even talked about the green card process or anything yet.
Yes. But we can explain that in more in depth as we go.
We will do another video, I think,
100%.
on that entire process.
Just the green card process.
Just the whole green card stuff. For anyone else who's like interested in applying or has applied or whatever. We joked about God showing us a sign. Then he just starts like flooding us with signs. I'm not saying they were all God. It's possibly just because like we were more conscious of, things that we wouldn't have noticed before, Texas and the USA flag and all of that, because it was in our minds. We're probably just noticing it more. Yeah. But it was still cool and crazy because it felt like little reminders and confirmations and stuff like everywhere. Like even on Charlie's birthday, I remember we went to Dreamworld.
They had the county fair. And they had
and it was all American theme. They had like USA flags.
It was just it was so cool to see.
And they had like country music and stuff.
Music playing, And
that was cool. I remember we saw a stand. It was like USA candy and like USA flag. It was like all these little things. We're like, this is weird because it was all happening really close together, all around the same time. Like the applications were not opening yet until it was like October, right?
Yeah, so Charlie's birthday was September. Okay, he's going to die any minute now.
Great.
We've rambled for 10 minutes again. So basically we've seen a lot of signs that all were mashed together right before the applications for the green card opened. So we were just like...
I don't think we'd even decided that we were definitely going to apply it. We were still talking about it. We joked about the signs, talking about it more and more and more. And we were like, maybe we should just apply. Like, what if we just we'll pray about it, we'll put it in God's hands, we'll just apply because that's all that we can do. Literally. If it's not meant to be, we won't get it. Like, if God, that's not what God has for our future, then he will not open that door. And that's what we prayed. And we were like, but if it is God, then...
open the door.
Make a way, because that is totally out of our control. Whether we win it or not, we can't control that. And we weren't going to force it in any other way, to try and get work visas or anything like that. We were
it was green card or nothing, green card lottery or nothing.
Because I wouldn't want to, for us, we didn't want to make a move like that with young children unless we're committed to it.
100%.
Even though it's indefinite, we don't have a time frame on this.
No,
we still don't know how long we're going to be there for. I'm planning for it to be the rest of our lives. Yeah. But whether that's in Dallas forever or,
somewhere else in the States, we don't know.
We could live anywhere, but...
we should probably wrap this up.
Wrap it up so that we can charge and then start this again. So please excuse our total
amateurish,
unprofessional video. I'm tired.
Thanks.
It is now
past midnight.
Yeah, nearly 12:30. Because the camera died again.
Because and look, it's already dropped down a bar.
That's not normal.
No, we're just not charging it long enough. It needs to be fully charged.
Okay. Well, we'll know for next time. We'll always, if we keep doing this for a long time, we're always going to look back at our first YouTube video and be like, remember our first video and the camera died 3 times?
2 hours.
To film like a 10-minute video.
A 10-minute video.
It's okay.
Anyway, we're up to talking about the green card lottery process.
He's going to wake up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, where do we leave off?
We were discussing green card lottery process.
This is the other crazy thing. The day that the applications opened to apply for the green card lottery was the day that we went to Woolies, remember, at night? And we parked, just like we weren't paying attention to where we parked. We literally just drove in, parked, got out of the car, looked across, and there was the U.S.A. truck.
Right there.
Literally right next to us. And I even have a video, like we went and took a photo because it was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was almost like, I don't know. I say it's like God or whatever, like God, really a little reminder that, hey, application's open, make sure you do it. Like, I don't know. It was cool.
It was cool. So, but yeah, so then we apply for the green card and then that whole process has strung out. We'll go into the green card lottery process in another video.
That video, if you've seen it on our TikTok or Instagram, that video of us like
jumping for joy and absolutely oh my gosh.
That is when we found out that we had won the green card lottery. And yes, we were very excited, but we still knew it wasn't set in stone. We still had to wait for an interview. Yeah. We still had a long way to go from that point. So it's cool to be here now, almost a year on.
Yeah.
And be like so much closer to even actually moving. But basically, we're doing interview in Sydney first, and then we're doing our medicals in Melbourne 2 weeks later.
And there's a whole reason behind that, dates and stuff, and just getting that stuff organised.
But that's like the last things that we need to do. Everything is riding on the...
Oh yeah, we sold a house.
Yeah, we did. So we
forgot to mention that.
Yeah, we sold our house in October.
We sold our house last October.
Year. It was,
just the faith to free up that cash, to free up that equity so we could just jump in and go.
And also just so that's one less thing we need to do now. Now, like when we get approved in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
That's already done.
That's already
like we don't have to stress because it's gonna be stressful enough. Just like even packing up our lives and organising everything in such a short amount of time. I couldn't imagine selling the house on top of that with everything else. And it is against, like they do say.
I've been trying to hold that in for so long.
No, you're gonna set me off.
Okay.
You're probably going to set other people off too who are watching.
I am. I'm so sorry. It's past midnight. I'm wrecked.
You're not. I'm a night out. He's not.
But I'm
always up late.
It's because I have to get up early.
I know.
For work. Yeah. So night owl is not me anymore.
Yeah.
20-year-old Andrew.
You used to game all night. Yeah. Anyway, we digress. We go off track a lot, don't we?
This video is wild. Editing this is going to be an absolute sugar show. So good luck.
If you have any questions, let us know because like we said, we're going to do more videos. We can focus on different topics, like whatever you guys want to hear or want to know. We can
even answer some of these questions. So if you have questions, comment below, ask the questions, and we can chuck them up on our socials. If they're just like, hey, can you give us a rundown of what the actual application was? We can go through, it was this, and this. And these are when applications open. I mean, we can give websites, we can give all those dates and stuff to you guys. So don't be shy. Get in it. Get involved. Get in that comment section and just blow it up.
Anyway.
So thank you for bearing with us for the last 2.5 hours.
If you are still here, thank you so much. just heard like a car.
Yeah,
when
like
you hear a
squeaky
car,
brakes.
yeah, when you hear a car at 12:30,
Either it's a shift worker or a shady
is
person.
that they're probably just going out at 12:30?
Why not?
It's weird.
I'm going out to my bedroom to have a sleep.
You
Good
excited
night. I'm excited to go to sleep.
to go to Noddy Land?
Naughty land. Yep. Anyway.
Well, is there anything major that we missed?
Probably, but that's why we have more videos coming, so we can review this footage, post this, and then do another video saying, "Hey, sorry about this, but we skipped all of this about our journey."
We've probably like forgotten the most important parts, the important things.
Well, the important thing was telling you what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're moving to America.
We told you what you're doing.
We're going to Dallas, Texas. We don't know anybody. I have family, a couple of states over in North Carolina. Shout out. Families know about it.
Quite insane.
Close friends. We're a little bit crazy. We've got 2 young children doing this with us. Go team. And
So
that's a long story
Pray
short.
for us. If
Pray
you
for us,
are
please.
a fellow Christian friend, please send all the prayers our way, especially for our interview in Sydney. And you will know when that's happening too, because we're going
We're
to
posting.
post all about that.
I'm going to bed. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. And good evening.
Isn't that from Anchorman?
I think so. I think it is. I don't know. But anyway.
It's from something like that.
No.
What is it?
What's the one where he's in the dome?
Oh,
What's the one?
Truman Show.
Truman Show, yeah. He's like,
Is
good
it?
morning, good evening, and if I don't see you, good night.
I'm like suddenly starving.
I'm so hungry. Because we've been up too long.
I know.
We ate like 6 hours ago. Anyway, subscribe. Tap the bell. Stay tuned. Come with us.
Comment
Comment. Chuck us questions.
or DM us, and
Tell us we're nuts.
if you don't already, like, go follow us on TikTok and Instagram too, because it's the same.
Say it's Andrew and Laura.
Same. What do you call that? Username.
Handle.
Same handle. Gonna get up with the times, you know.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you for sticking around if you did stick around this long. We will see you in the next one very soon.
See you soon.
Bye.